You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Dustin Johnson wins. No, we don't know yet.
We really don't know yet. It's fair to assume, I think, at this point, unless Dustin Johnson turns into Dustin Johnson of 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And,
or
really.
the 2000 USGA, PGA, whatever that was at Pebble Beach.
You really blow up.
All right, so a little bit, we're doing behind the scenes right now.
Yeah, a little behind the scenes.
We're recording this at what is 11:28 my time, PM.
Yes.
So that's 23:28.
Yep.
That makes this 18:28 where you are.
Yeah, 6:28 p.m.
We normally record sort of 7 o'clock your time, midnight my time.
Yes, or really early in the morning my time and afternoon your time.
Yeah, still morning. Still morning.
It's almost afternoon.
I mean, it's brunch time. I would call it brunch time.
Of course you would.
Who doesn't love a good brunch? Everybody loves a good brunch.
I do like brunch. I'm a fan. Don't ever tell me I'm not a fan of brunch.
Who doesn't want a mimosa and like a breakfast burrito with a side of French fries?
How about just mimosas?
Yeah, mimosas.
All day.
Let's do it. So because of that, I'm watching the live stream of the golf. So I'm going to be watching golf while we talk about golf. This is sort of going to be a bit hot mic-esque.
It is going to be hot mic-esque. I saw you hopped on the hot mic.
I did the hot mic on Thursday, and I was going to do it today. But I'm also trying to get through all the Marvel. It's hard to do on my own because I just feel like I'm a commentator.
You're trying to get through Marvel movies? Is that?
Yeah, I got Disney Plus, so I watched all the Star Wars movies.
Disney Plus is sick.
It's so good. So now we're watching all the Marvels movies.
Right.
So in the last week we watched the 3 X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Then we watched tonight. It was the first non-X-Men. It was the 4th one. It was Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
The second one, yes.
It's weird though. The first one, just the Fantastic Four, wasn't on Disney Plus.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, I think Sony owns it or something weird. Like it's not on Disney Plus.
Maybe.
So we watched that. There's breaking news. All news these days is breaking.
I think that's the nature of news, isn't it?
Yeah.
The nature of news is it has broken.
Yep. Capitals fire head coach Todd Reardon.
Todd Reardon.
Reardon.
Todd Reardon is no longer rocking the red.
Nope.
Sayonara, so long. Sorry to see my beloved Washington Capitals basically swept. Should have been swept.
Mm-hmm.
They hung on in Game 4. No good.
Yeah.
Worthless.
Wrong sport.
Gone from the NHL playoffs.
Yeah.
But my other beloved Colorado Avalanche still in it.
Okay.
Still good.
Yes. So we're going to be
back
watching
to the golf,
talking about the golf. We actually didn't start the show yet, have we?
I guess not. Well, it's a good thing we got the hockey talk out of the way.
Yep. All right. Time to start the show.
You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hello and welcome to The Swingdom. I'm Ben Ridner. I'm an 11.4 handicap. I play Cobra Clubs. I've got some Clevelands thrown in there. I'm here with my best golfing buddy, Gunnar. He's a 5.3 handicap. He's got some Titleist clubs in the bag, and he's got a Cobra driver and a Scotty Cameron, and he's got some nice hats. He's not wearing one today.
I haven't worn a hat in like 3 episodes.
You have not worn a hat in like 3 episodes.
Can I give you some more behind the scenes?
Sure.
Gavin's golf tournaments, right?
Yeah.
They're in the dead of heat.
They're in the heat of the day.
Here in Virginia. And so all of my hats have that
The sweat
sweat
line?
mark, the sweat line all the way across, and I have not cleaned them.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
This hat needs a good cleaning. I've been wearing this one nonstop. So if you didn't hear in the first 10 minutes, we are doing the podcast before the end of the golf. There's a weather delay. It's been insanity. Usually in the first segment, we do news.
We do news.
We do. You said do-do.
We do. We do the news. Well, we do the news.
Yes, we do the news.
And we're not very good at it. But I do have some news.
Good. Me too.
I do have some news. I'm just going to run down your winners for the week. It's fair to assume Dustin Johnson's going to win this, but we saw him not break 80 twice, 2 rounds in a row. So you never know.
You never know.
But big shout out to the LPGA AIG Women's Open champion,
British Open.
Sophia Popov. Is that how you say? Is it Popov? Is it Popov? Popov. With a smooth 7 under for the tournament, wins her first LPGA Tour event, and it is a major championship.
Yes. Now, this was on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
This over here, this was live on YouTube. So
of course it was.
It was awesome. I think they're doing that now. Was it live on YouTube for you? Next time I'll ask you to check it out.
It wasn't live on YouTube, but what we get is the early rounds of the PGA Tour are live on Twitter for an hour. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So this was live on YouTube. So I actually got really involved in it over Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love this. Guess where she's won 3 times?
Is it the Cactus Tour?
It's the Cactus Tour.
I knew it would be. If you have some obscure stat for an LPGA player, I know it's on the Cactus Tour.
So I'm gonna dive into this because this is a bit. So she was an All-American at USC, Southern California, Los Angeles. I'd lived there for quite a long time. Cool place. She then sort of made it onto the LPGA or I think it was the Symetra. It's the Symetra Tour.
Symetra Tour, yeah.
But the pre-tour. And then she was starting to have some stomach issues, and they couldn't figure out what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they finally diagnosed her with Lyme's disease.
Oh no!
Who else has Lyme's disease?
You do.
This guy. Guess where he got it?
California.
At a golf course in Fredericksburg.
Not as similar as I was hoping, but
it was.
But you did get it playing golf.
$30 I spent at the Gauntlet. It cost me much more than that. Wear your bug devices, sprays, whatever it is.
Right.
Ticks are bad. So I think she missed Q School. She was playing on the Symetra Tour. Because of the pandemic. So 3 weeks ago, she was caddying for a friend on the LPGA Tour.
That's right.
Then last week, she was a substitute for players who were leaving because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And then she finished top 10, which gave her an invitation to the AIG Women's British Open.
Mm-hmm.
So at the beginning of the day, she was beginning of the week, she was number 309th in the world.
That's right.
No status.
No status.
No nothing.
Nothing. Was going to quit.
Was going to quit. Not only is she now a major champion, she is the first German woman to win a major champion. So she's gone from being almost nobody to being what I imagine is going to be a country. She is going to be a hero for her country, for women in her country. She is never going to not get a free drink ever again.
That's right.
That's it. That's the dream. That's the American dream in Germany, in America, in England.
Hey, you know what? We're proud of her here at the Swing Dome.
So excited.
Such a cool story.
It was very, Cactus Tour.
Cactus Tour.
Cactus
Had to
Tour.
plug that. Lyme's
Yep.
disease, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Just the bumpy road is golf.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Sophia Popov. Well, I'm going to figure out how to say her name. Champions Tour. Let's move down to the Charles Schwab Series Bass Pro Shops.
Yes.
Shane Birch wins 13 under par. Speaking of Champions Tour, Monday, Phil the Thrill's going to make his debut. Are you excited for this? Is it going to be a Jim Furyk where he goes out, wins the first event?
It's like Jim Furyk. It's Jim Furyk. Who else? The dancing guy. Angel Jimenez.
Yeah. Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Yeah.
That's right. He won his first event.
He won his first event. Vijay Singh won his first time out.
Did Bernard Longer win his first event?
If he did,
because he's won every event since.
Yeah. No, so what's interesting is Phil is using this because it's a 3-day tournament, Monday through Wednesday.
Yes.
So he's using it as a warm-up for the USGA Championship.
The U.S. Open, yes. I hate it. I hate it when you say it. It bugs me.
The championship sponsored and brought upon us by the USGA.
And I know you mean it. You're not even doing it to irritate me. I know you mean it. Absolutely, it's the USGA.
Yeah.
But you're wrong, and I hate it.
You're not wrong. Number one, it's not an open this year.
Mm-mm.
So you have to start calling it the U.S. Invitational.
Although it didn't.
Yeah, you do.
No, they've kind of made it open.
Nope.
Open to pros.
Open to people they've invited.
That's right. Oh, if you got an invitation, it's open to you.
It's open to you. Yeah.
That's right.
So Phil the Thrill starts his is he 50 or is he 51?
50. Just turned 50 a couple weeks ago.
So
yeah.
I think that's a bold move to
I'm all on board with it.
Well, the reason he's doing it is because he's officially out of the playoffs. He couldn't play next week or the week after if he wanted to.
He did not pull through as my long shot.
No, so as the only way for him to really stay on, to stay in shape, tournament shape, is to go play the old guys.
Go play. So you know what? It had me thinking that we're gonna start. It's suspended. So round 4 will not. This is breaking news. Cat in the camera. Breaking news. Round 4 of the Northern Trust has been suspended. So that means they will not finish until tomorrow, Monday, August 24th.
Should we just pretend like it's over?
Yeah. Well,
I think all right?
I think it's pretty over.
We just pretend like it.
All right.
So Dustin Johnson wins the Northern Trust. We'll put it out tomorrow before they've even finished it.
Yeah. Congratulations, Dustin Johnson. All right. Corn Ferry Tour, the Children's Hospital Championship.
Yep.
Curtis Luck with 11 under.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Euro Tour, the European PGA Tour, the ISPS.
The Euro PG. No, it's just the European Tour.
The European Tour.
It's not affiliated with the PGA of the Professional Golfers Association of America's association.
It's European Golfers.
Yeah.
Tour. They're professionals.
So then it's the Euro PGA Tour?
It's a association of them.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Fine.
ISPS.
You win that round.
Honda. Is it Honda or Handa?
I think it's Handa.
It's Handa.
I think even if you wanted to say
you're
Honda,
European. You're European now. So
I'm European.
You're European. Handa Wales Open.
Yeah.
Romain Legasque 8 under.
Yes.
Crushed that last name.
Yes. Legasque.
8 under.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
Yes.
He's a dang winner.
That course is not too far from me. That's a course when you come out, we're going to go play.
Mm-hmm. When I get out there.
In a million billion years. When our sponsorship deals go through the roof.
When I'm dead.
When your kids are out of college.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. Speaking of being dead.
Wow. Okay.
The Champions Tour is going to start looking like the PGA Tour in about 15 years. it's going to be the PGA. It's just going to be the PGA Tour that we remember. And we're going to be sitting around reminiscing on the times we did a podcast and say,
no, we will still be doing a podcast in 15 years.
In 15 years when we're still doing this podcast for no money.
For still no money, yes.
Going, I don't know who these guys are, but they're pretty okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We should probably move on. There's no other news unless you have some.
There is news.
Give it to me.
Daniel Berger.
Oh, Burgermeister.
The old Burgermeister. The old Burger Van Man.
Burgermeister Burger. What does he get?
Burger Van Dan Man.
The Dan the Man Burger Man.
Dan the Van. We're just gonna keep rhyming. We're gonna stop that. So because he was in 70th. He was in 70th in the OGWR.
Yes.
OWGR.
OWGR. I yawned through that. I apologize.
That's fine. Everybody's watching me anyway. So when they locked down the invitations to the Masters,
yes,
he was not in the top 60.
The Augusta National Invitational.
The Augusta National Invitational originally started by Robert Trent Jones on a course Bobby Jones, on a course designed together with him and Alistair McKenzie in a beautiful part of Georgia called Augusta. That used to be a nursery. In 1827.
It's old.
It's not. I think it's the 1920s. I know it's the 1920s.
It's definitely the 1920s.
Yeah. So he did not.
Daniel Berger was in 70th and go.
And so because only the top 60 players plus winners get invited,
right?
He's not invited. Whereas in a normal season,
because they cut it off.
Yeah.
And he ended up winning after the restart.
And he's playing such good golf right now. He's
like, I would be furious.
I would if he would be in my top 5 to go all the way there. And he'd probably be like my long shot. I'd be like, he's doing really well this year. I've never seen him play at this course before. Like, he's going to, like, long shot, like, top 5 Daniel Berger. And you probably would have been like, like Daniel Berger top 5. Like, he does that all the time. I'd be like,
yeah, I would push you on that.
Yeah, I would probably say fine. Then Daniel Berger to win as a long shot plus. He'd probably be one of my 3 picks after the playoffs.
And he would finish like a stroke back.
Yeah, that's fine. It's better than all my guys did this week. We'll get into that later.
It was such a good week for me in the sense that I did well.
Terrible.
That you did terrible, right? But nobody's pulled through for me.
Nobody's pulled through. End. I was watching. And
Nobody pulled through.
I was like, nobody's top 40.
Nobody's. Well, I have some top 4. They're all 2 of them are top 40.
I thought, but they don't give me. I thought JT slipped out of the top 40.
It doesn't matter. They don't give me any bonus points. None of them.
That's true.
I'm so upset.
Okay. So yeah, Daniel Berger's pissed off. He's not going to the Masters because he would have a real shot at it this year. But you know what they do in golf? They're just sort of like, well, there's always next year. And he's like, no, that's not how golf works. That's not how sports works. I've had wrist surgeries and this, that, and the other. And like, this is just sort of like the weird season from whenever. So
I mean, Dustin Johnson is a perfect example of that's not how golf works.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if to be fair, I think just because he's making us think about it, they should just chuck him the exemption and say,
just
good
put
on
him
you.
in.
Yeah.
They should take all the winners after the restart.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, they've already,
They should cut to the top 60.
Yeah.
Before the restart and take all the winners.
Yeah.
Who weren't in the top 60.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think they should be like, well, it's November, whatever.
That's how it works.
Well, yeah. I think their argument is like April, the beginning of April when they make their final select, like when the invitations go out. Which is, when is that? I think that's like January, February, isn't it? When do the invitations go out?
Something like that.
Yeah, so they're like, well, this is how it normally works. So just because it's in November and we've had winners basically what would have been after the Masters, you would have gone into next year's Masters anyway. That's their argument. That's
I
the
don't
argument.
agree with it.
Yeah. Whatever. Anything else for the news?
I got nothing.
There's a weather delay. It's not a weather delay. They've suspended it.
Suspended play.
They've suspended play at the Northern Trust.
That's it.
I was leaving a gap there so everybody knew that was it. At TPC Boston, in not Boston, Massachusetts.
That's right.
It's near Boston, but it's not in Boston.
Like, yeah, just near Boston.
It's in a suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it's like when they call it like New York,
Norton,
New York Liberty Invitational, and it's like, no, that's in New Jersey. You can see New York from it.
Norton, Massachusetts.
Norton, yes, like the antivirus software.
Mm-hmm.
Like Edward Norton.
It's really hot in this room today.
I'm getting late brain.
Late brain? All right, let's go to a commercial break. Then we'll run through the rounds and talk about golf.
All right.
It's time for us to put down our bag and hear from our sponsors.
And if you had trouble hearing that, go visit Beltone Hearing of the Jersey Shore. Get yourself a free hearing test. Ben is giving me a weird look right now because I don't normally do this read, but we're going to pull through. Just like Dustin Johnson's going to pull through in the Monday morning finish. Anyways, if you need your hearing checked and you've already got your tan, you've already got your laundry done, and you've already hit the gym, go to Beltone Hearing of New Jersey. Very good. Poor form, but very good.
That's my upright bench press.
It's awful. It's terrifying. Go get your free hearing test from Beltone Hearing of the Jersey Shore, right there in New Jersey. Speaking of Massachusetts, the same side of the country. So
only an 8-hour drive.
Pretty good.
From Norton.
From Norton, it might be an 8-hour drive.
Norton.
And Ben, what's that phone number?
It is +1, in case you're outside of the country.
Outside of the U.S. And
outside of the U.S., yeah.
You're scheduling an appointment for your trip.
Yes. 732.
732.
That's the
area code.
Not zip code, area code.
No, area code.
888.
888 9000.
9000.
Yeah, if you had 1,000, multiply it by 9. 732-888-9000.
Yeah,
Beltone
for everybody who comes here for the picks, if you put a $9 bet on something that was
right.
it was 1,000 to 1.
1,000 to 1.
You would win $9,000.
That's right. So again, it's 732-888-9000. Don't come here for the betting. And get your free hearing test at Beltone Hearing of the Jersey Shore.
New Jersey Beltone Hearing Aid Centers
New Jersey of the Shore.
Ready?
All of them.
That was brilliant.
Yes.
That was good.
And now to your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
This is why I need something to read.
And that was brilliant.
I thought it was good.
Now we're going to go to a read. And I was like, oh, we are? You must be ready. Donk. I was like, he's ready for the read. All right, let's hear it.
I wasn't ready.
Good read, yeah.
It was all right. I mean, I got the right information. You got all the
New Jersey staples in
all
there.
The staples.
Yeah, the gym, the tan, the laundry.
That's all I know. It's not good. You're going to hurt yourself doing that.
I need a spotter. Is that all right?
That was pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
So this week was the Northern Trust Open Invitational. No, just the Northern Trust.
It still is. It still is the Northern Trust.
Oh, that's right. It is the Northern Trust.
Still, if you haven't heard us say it 800 times.
Yes.
The tournament is still happening.
Yes.
Not on our schedule.
There was a lightning strike. Nobody was hurt. It was in the air. It may or may not have touched land. They're calling it off.
It doesn't get talked about much, but you don't want to hold metal sticks in a lightning storm.
Especially when there's a storm cell in the area.
Is there a storm cell?
A storm cell. There's a
Wow.
depression of low pressure moving through. So there will be a storm cell surging through. That's when you see green. Green is just regular rain. Red is bad rain.
Bad rain. That's right.
I think the thing is you got to play it as it lies. I think they should just have to leave their balls on the golf course.
And just let it sink into
the ground. I always get really frustrated when it's like they're like, "Oh, it's a bit wet. We're gonna do lift, clean, and replace." And I'm like, "These are the cleanest golf courses
you'll ever find."
Right. Like you look at them and you're like, "Wow!" Like they vacuum these fairways.
Right there, we do lift, clean, and place because there are grass clippings stuck to the ball from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We need to clean the golf ball off.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
it's Bryson out there with his water bottle.
Spritzing stuff. That's a good sound effect.
Yeah, that's what that's. I'm trying to represent morning dew on the golf ball. So you know what you do? I'm trying to represent a storm cell. I'm just gonna take a Gatorade, jug and just dump it on my golf balls and just
boom.
It's rained.
And then you have some guy behind you going,
yeah. Somebody with a piece of poster board just
perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. That was a storm cell, a depression of rain.
Yeah.
No depression here because
that storm cell was brought to you by weather. It's there all the time. We only think about it when it's bad.
That's right. The weather does.
Yeah. Weather for when you don't really want to talk to somebody.
Weather gets such a bad rap.
It does. Oh man, the weather's terrible. Oh, it's too hot. Oh,
no, that's what I complain about the most. It's when it's too wet and too hot.
Oh, the weather. Oh yeah, the weather this week. Oh, weather.
Nice.
Yeah,
weather. You never hear that. I don't even care about the weather.
I do that. I go out every day and I'm like, this weather is beautiful, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, good on you.
Good on you.
All right. Northern Trust. First round. First round was the first round, I guess. I mean, pretty typical for I thought the first round was how the whole tournament was going to be. Speaking of Bryson DeChambeau, followed along with him, Sung J M and Patrick Reed.
That was painful.
I bet it was because Sung J M over par.
Sung J M could not hold it together with those two. He was in the woods once. Him and his caddy found the golf hiding. Ball, and they were he was. To be fair, Patrick Reed was out driving Bryson, but I think Bryson was like, "Oh, I'm going to go 3-wood on this" or something like that. And then number one was it was hard to watch because Sung J M was 4 over. Patrick Reed is just Patrick Reed at this point, and he's just sort of like, bleh. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Bryson is just – you remember that kid, like, you would play basketball with? Did you play basketball growing up?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like every time he fouled somebody, he, like, blamed the ref.
Oh, yes.
He's like, "Oh, that wasn't me. Like, I didn't do it. Like, I didn't slap him that hard. He's not bleeding."
No, he hit me. He hit me.
I didn't move my feet. He jumped, and my bicep just smacked him in the face. And it wasn't – like, that is Bryson at this point. He's like – and every time they had him on air, it was like, yeah, I'm thinking this. I'm going to aim 2 yards to the right. And I'm going to go to about 10:30. And then you have Nick Faldo, who's like, 10:30, that is the face of a clock, and that is how far he's going to put his left arm back before he strikes exactly 97 yards. And I was just like, oh my God, stop it.
I get it. I know how it works.
Like, that's not even science.
Like, if you're gonna put Bryson DeChambeau and Nick Faldo in a room together, would you stay for longer than 30 seconds?
No.
I wouldn't either. There's no way. I like Nick Faldo. I really do. I like Nick Faldo. But
he's sort of like the major winner that time forgot.
Yeah.
Like, he won just a bit too early for it to, like, and not to his discredit, like, not to be But like he won his majors when Greg Norman was the golden boy of golf.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like when somebody was like, "Oh yeah, like he's got 6 majors," I was like, "Who is this man who has 6 majors?" But he's got 3 Masters and he's got 3 British Opens.
So he won the Masters the year I was born, and that is the only thing I know about him.
Yeah, I only know that, and the only reason I know that is because he's got like a brand of clothing.
Oh, okay.
And it's like 2 blue lines, a green line, a blue line, and then 2 green lines.
Oh, okay.
And it's like it's the order of which.
It's the order of his majors. I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool idea, actually.
Years ago, yeah, it's cool. It's like a cool shield.
I ain't mad at it.
But no, he's sort of. I think he's like the major winner that time sort of forgot. Like he's got 6 of them. He's got 3 Masters jackets.
Yeah.
Like he's awesome, but like
he's a legend.
It is like he's in the time like just before they started using steel clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's in the time just before it got like the TV contracts were getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like I think he won 2 majors and Greg Norman still was number 1. I think I read that somewhere.
Oh, in the same year?
Yeah, like he won 2 majors in the same year, and Greg Norman was still number 1 on what would have been the OWGR, but they didn't have it then. So what do you like?
It was a popularity contest instead of.
Yeah, no.
This
like,
guy's
he's
pretty good.
He had
but
that many points that year that if there was an OWGR,
he still would have been number 1.
He still would have been number 1.
I got you.
Like he would have been number 1 in the FedEx Cup standings, even though Nick Faldo won 2 majors.
That's so insane.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that's so insane to me.
So no, I like him. I just think they like, yeah. So back to your point, Bryson and Nick Faldo in the same room. I'm a bigger fan of course management.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, like I'm the eye test guy, right? Like,
mm-hmm.
So I'm a bigger fan of course management and like what the caddies have to say.
Right.
Versus like the biometrics and swing mechanics and what the players have to say.
No, I'm with you.
Like, I mean, you don't have to be with me. I just like you like I know you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
I always thought you were sort of more into the swing mechanics.
I am. It's funny because we talk about horses for courses on this podcast, and we kind of lump them into both categories.
Yeah.
Like the who's on an upward trajectory, who has the numbers that are going to fit this course. But then we also refer to the horse for course as somebody who meets your eye test.
Yeah.
But I definitely go the analytical route. But it's amazing that most of the time we end up at the same conclusion.
Yeah, for sure. So round 1, we had to watch Bryson, Patrick Reed, and Sung J M. I did the hot mic for it. If you want to go listen to the hot mic, it's still on the hot mic app.
You did it by yourself?
Was it? Yeah, I did it by myself. It was weird. It felt a bit more like I was commentating. I didn't really get to do like the side, like
the chit chat, the chatter.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when it popped up, the Swingdoms live now on Hot Mic. Shout out Hot Mic. Yeah. I was in a Zoom meeting, and I was like, "Oh, maybe if I just switch over,
I'll just Skype in for a few minutes."
Will they know?
And then
will they know that I'm in there?
Yeah, the other one was Sebastian Munoz, Cameron Davis, and Tommy Fleetwood. They were showing a lot of.
Yes.
He was going low. Cameron Davis, Tommy Fleetwood, and it wasn't Brendan Todd. It wasn't Harris English. Was it Harris English?
Harris for the lowest rounds of the
they all went 7
Harris
under.
English, Kevin Streelman, Cameron Davis, Russell Henley, all 7 under after round 1.
Yeah,
which I said, I thought, that's probably how the whole tournament's gonna go.
Yeah.
Day 3 really screwed that up.
No, because you said 18, I said 21. I thought it was going to go a bit lower just because it was a short par 71 course instead of a 70.
Yeah.
And I think that really worked to everybody's advantage this week because the scores are still stupid low.
Oh, they're so low.
Yeah.
Yeah, your man of the people, as a matter of fact, for round one was shared by 3. Ben On, Matthew Fitzpatrick, and Graham McDowell at 677. Actually, this week we saw a lot of your top contenders.
Yeah. They
really
showed a lot
struggling.
they showed a lot of Justin Thomas, who didn't have the best time out there. But it's cool because he's still got bones on the bag.
He does.
Yeah, that's
He
cool.
does. And then round one we saw Ryan Moore withdraw through 7. Still don't know why.
There have been about like 10 withdrawals in the last 3 weeks, and they're not
saying.
They're not saying.
Nope.
Not positive tests, symptoms, nothing.
Speaking of which, how sad but hilarious would it be if Monday morning Dustin Johnson withdraws through 16?
Oh my God. No. Nuh-uh. I want to like, I can't, yawning, mute. I didn't mute, sorry. I was like, do I cover my mouth or do I reach?
I just yawned.
That's fine. They're contagious, even across continents.
Across continents.
Okay. Day two.
Day
How
two.
was day 2. Let's get to day 2.
Yeah, we spent all this time on day 1. All right, day 2. Featured group for the Swingdom: Abraham Answer, Mark Leishman, and Dustin Johnson. Day 2, we saw 10 seconds ago, I said day 3, but day 2, we saw some low numbers.
Yeah.
Your best of the day, man, was old Scotty Scheffler. Shoots himself a 59, 12 under. The rookie Scotty Scheffler, and second youngest to shoot a 59.
Was that day 2 or was that day 3? That was day 2.
That was day 2.
That was day 2. Yeah.
And second youngest player in history to shoot a 59 on the tour.
Yeah. It was again.
Yeah,
it was
really good.
like the first. Like, yes, that is the story. Scotty Scheffler shoots a 59. It's his second of the year. He shoots one in practice playing with his buddies.
Mm-hmm.
In the Texas Rangers golf course in Texas or something like that.
Although unofficial, but it is still a second 59.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say no. It's like the course is actually officially affiliated with the Texas Rangers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson sort of. Phil knows he's out of contention quite early.
Yes.
He did.
He had to have.
The cut was -3.
3 under. Yeah.
So
I have this run of tournaments because I'm trying to, compare them in the end based on difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 under's pretty average on the PGA Tour this year.
Yeah.
So it's almost playing like a regular event.
Yeah.
Just with a lot at stake.
Mm-hmm.
Your worst was Zach Blair, 9 over, can't break 80. Pat Perez withdraws through 13. Again.
Yeah, that was weird.
No clue why?
No reason.
No clue why. Two big stories from round 2, other than the 59, which is obviously the biggest. Dustin Johnson was poised to shoot a 57.
That is the biggest news.
What?
Dustin Johnson shoots -9 through 9.
Yes.
So he shoots 27 on the front 9.
He was 11 under through 12.
But he was 11 under through 11.
Oh, was it through 11? I thought it was through 12.
And then he was 11 under through 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
That's right.
17,
Parred out.
and 18. Parted out, 11 under through 18.
Shoots
for
a 60. I don't recall ever seeing a 59 in the same round in the same tournament.
No, there's only been 12 on the PGA Tour. Justin Thomas has one. Furyk has a 59 and a 58.
And
Brandt Snedeker has one. I think it's something like crazy. Like 8 of them have been since the year 2010.
Yes, and there's 9 altogether, I believe. 9 or 10 altogether.
Yeah, no, there's 12 total.
Is there 12 total?
Yeah, there's 12 total.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was that's right. Justin Thomas was the 8th player.
Yeah. In 2017. 13?
Yes.
17. And then, but like I said, like 4 guys did it before 2010. Oh, I forget the guy's name who did it in like the 60s or the 70s. He was like
I
the
don't
first
remember.
guy to do it. Gigan Greimengerger. Guy
Yep.
Berger. Guy Berger.
Guy Berger.
Guy
That's
Berger,
right.
first guy to do it.
Not Daniel Berger.
No.
Guy Berger.
Yes. I don't know his first name. I know his last name is Guy Berger. Oh yeah, his name isn't like Guy Berger.
No, it's Guy Berger.
His last name is Guy Berger.
It's Guy Berger.
Yeah, it's not like Dan Berger.
No, it's Guy Berger.
It's like
It's Guy Berger.
Jonathan Guy Berger.
Sure.
He was the
Mr.
first
Guy
one to
Berger.
do it. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the players. I think Justin Thomas came out and said, "We're going to see a 57 or a 58 soon."
Yes.
Like it's going to happen. I mean, Friday was the epitome, the epitome, the standard,
golf?
the classic of video game golf.
That's right.
I was looking for a swing meter on the side of the screen. I was like, why doesn't the Golf Channel have a swing meter?
There should just be like a heads-up display around.
And like and a weather direction, and and you can do a flyover if you want to. And
That's right.
When you hit the ball should like stay in the middle of the screen, and you follow. Like it was video game golf.
It was. Speaking of video game golf,
59, you have a 60, and then there was a like.
There were some low scores. Speaking of video game golf, the new PGA Tour 2K21 came out.
Yep.
Pretty solid.
I'm getting lots of screen grabs of that video game art. Mug Dad made himself a custom character and
I
sent
absolutely
it to me.
love it. I absolutely love it.
I was like, not only does that not really look like you, you are not that tall or muscular.
Or good at golf.
Or good at golf. Yeah.
I know I'm undefeated. I officially have a plus 13.8 handicap on that game. I'm tearing it up. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. So then another guy I know, John, he sent a screen grab, and he's -4 through 11 at TPC Sawgrass. He's a member at the club, and I said, yeah, it sounds like your real handicap's coming through. He did not appreciate that. Was not his favorite thing to hear. So
I love it.
-4 through 11 at TPC Sawgrass. Be holding some crystal if you were
That's
that
right.
good.
If you were that good. That's right. And then my last bit of news for round 2 was Bryson DeChambeau does it again, and you can't hear it on the broadcast, but he makes a chip, turns around and said, "Hey, quiet down over there. Sound travels." And to who? Nobody knows. But he's on steroids and he's angry. I'm just saying it. I don't know what else to do.
My prop bet, and so few people have asked me what a prop bet is. A prop bet is a bet that has nothing to do with winning or losing.
Right.
Like a prop bet is like, like last year, the Super Bowl, like, will there be a wardrobe malfunction?
That's every year at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the prop bet every year at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, who wins the coin flip? What does the coin land on? What?
Yeah. How many times will a certain president say "huge"?
Yes, those are prop bets.
Those are prop bets. They have nothing to do with sports.
What we do with our long shots and our regular picks is actually try and predict who's going to win the tournament.
Those are sports related.
Yes.
Our prop bets are sports adjacent.
Adjacent is very good.
Yeah. Like I was hoping, I'm gonna break. I broke. I was hoping he would get so angry at a cameraman that he would snap a 4-iron over his knee.
That's right. He did not.
He did not.
I'm sad to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to round 3.
Round 3 was boring.
Round 3, but I always like to see.
Sorry.
It was.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but when you have a 59 and a 27 on the front 9.
Yeah, it's boring.
I think they basically went, okay, this is going too far.
We've done it.
We're moving the tee boxes. We're gonna put them behind some trees. We're gonna put some flags on some side hills.
Yep.
we're gonna let this play out the way it should be played out.
That's right. So round 3, I always like to see Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods playing golf together.
Yeah.
And we did luck out because they were paired again for round 4, so that was nice. So for round 3,
Apparently, they both drink Diet Coke and eat hamburgers
they do, and chat
and chat.
within 6 feet of each other
Yes.
with no mask on. Shame.
At a picnic table.
Shame.
At a wooden picnic table.
Tyrrell Hatton shoots a 63, 8 under par.
Yeah.
And Matthew Wolf is your man of the people.
Oh.
Welcome to the big show, Wolfie. I love it. Really good stuff. He's just like everybody else. Dustin Johnson, though, on the 18th green. I had to think of my word there. On the 18th green, puts it 40 feet, okay, from the pin.
Yeah.
With his second shot. He's got a 40-footer for eagle and drains it to go 5 up.
Yeah.
Insane. We talked about Henrik Stenson having to give up Iceman.
Yeah.
He's given it up. I've taken it away. I've given it to Dustin Johnson. He's a robot.
I'm okay
No
with that.
good. Dustin Johnson is just on a tear, and that really takes us to round 4, which is in progress yet suspended.
Well, to be fair, there's like DJ has 2 holes left.
Yes.
He's already 7 under for the round.
He's 7 under.
He's at minus 29.
Yep.
5 is an eagleable hole. We know this.
Oh, he's done it twice?
Twice, yeah.
He eagled round 1 and round 3.
Round 2, he had a bad drive and he had to lay up, and then he missed the birdie putt. But it didn't matter or anything round 2 because, he wasn't like looking for, 59 or anything.
Yeah, it's not like he was going to shoot a 59, so it didn't really matter.
It doesn't matter if he just had to lay it up on the easiest par 5 of, on tour.
I mean, he only choked on 7 straight holes, but that's okay.
I love it when we say he parred 7. When was the last time we parred 7 straight holes out?
It's really hard. Oh, so I was walking to the mailbox.
Never.
Little story. I was walking to the mailbox, and that for some reason that exact thought popped into my head. If I parred 7 straight holes, I would feel like I was shooting a 59.
Yeah. Oh, the amount of times I've seen that. There's that Instagram thing with that kid who he interviews himself as a regular golfer.
Yes. Yeah. I sent that to you.
Yeah. You sent that to me. Malin sent that to me. I got it a few other times. Like it is
absolutely true.
It's hilarious. But it's just like I made a birdie on 18, so everything was okay. I headed to the
I think I'm really ready for the tour. That birdie was clutch.
Oh, that's us in a nutshell.
It really is. It really is.
We'll have to post it on our page and just like put a thumbs up next to it.
This is us.
Yeah.
Us all day. So right now, Robbie Shelton is your clubhouse leader. 8 under 63. Patrick Rogers, I believe, is already
what?
Yeah. Are you asking who Robbie Shelton is?
No. I'm more concerned as like, what do you mean clubhouse leader?
He's in the clubhouse with the lowest score.
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, what would you call it?
I would say Dustin Johnson is. So I always thought a clubhouse leader was like if you were winning by 1 on the fields,
but he's not in.
What?
Oh, I see. Leading the tournament.
Yeah, like then you're the leader in the clubhouse.
Oh, I got you. Maybe
like is it leader, comma who is in the clubhouse, or is it leader in the clubhouse? No punctuation. Like of everybody in the clubhouse, you get to point and say, "I beat you." I beat you.
That one. That's the one.
All right.
That's the one I'm going with.
Okay. Then, just
lowest round in the clubhouse so far. Is that better? Robbie Shelton, 8 under par, 63. Patrick Rogers has already solidified man of the people with a 6 over 77. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. We're just waiting on.
I'm confused. I'm still a bit confused about this leader in the clubhouse thing.
Let it go. We already clarified.
So you're just saying he's got the lowest round of the day.
Yes.
No. Okay. So then that's different. He has the low round of the day.
We do this 4 times. I'm just trying to switch it up here. I'm trying to spice up.
This low
the
round
lowest
of the day.
round of the day so far is Robbie Shelton with a 63, 8 under par, waiting to see if Dustin Johnson can match or overtake Patrick Rogers is already your man of the people with
he's tied 13th. Okay.
6 over 77.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Johnson so far has shot a 67, a 60, just a sad 60.
Whose setting must that be? Like when he came into the clubhouse on Friday, they were like, "How disappointed are you?" And he's like, "I shot a 60," and I'm like, "I'm up by 1,000,000."
That is the second time since the restart that Dustin Johnson has broken his career low.
Yeah.
He is on fire.
Yeah.
You're giving me a look like I should rephrase that. What more should I rephrase?
I'm picking him next week.
I think that is such a mistake.
All right, I'm not picking him next week. Good. I just wanted to make sure you weren't picking him next week.
I might be.
I'm not.
All right, so he's already shot a 67, 60, and 64. He's got a 9-stroke lead, Ben. So is it pretty safe to say that he wins this tournament? And follow up, is there anything that could go wrong for him to lose?
Yes, no, yes, maybe.
I asked you 2 questions.
Okay, so number 1, yes. And we talked about this last week, right? It was like last week, it was Siwoo Kim is up by 2. Is this his tournament to lose? Like, this is, no, Siwoo Kim is like, that's like saying, all right, you've got the 4th quarter left, and the other team is up by 3 points.
Right.
Like basketball or football. And you're like, no, I could, like, you, like, the guys, they're like, we can reach him. Nobody today, like, so last week it was like, it was their tournament to win, whoever wanted to take on Siwoo Kim, whoever wanted to win a low score. And
I agree.
We saw that. This week, it's like, you're sitting back there and you're like, he's up 5, like, before the last day even starts. I've got to go 6 under, and he's got to go 3 over.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Because even if at like 14,
he has to royally screw up.
Yeah. And even now, there's even less of a chance. Yes, I think he could do like what Phil. He could hit it in the water and shoot a 7 on 18. Like boo hoo, but he's not going to lose it.
He's still up by 7.
Yeah.
I got you. I agree. I just wanted to get your take on it. Now,
this is his tournament to lose.
I appreciate that. Now, again from last week or our last episode, will you consider this a runaway?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to. I was at runaway on day 3 when he was 5 up. I think we said this.
I think I was like 4 is a runaway. Anything over 4 is a runaway.
Or you came to my side. Because I was pushing it down to 3 or 4, right? And you were saying no, like 13 was a runaway, and we were talking about Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
and those were like
those were the
nasty runaways.
Yeah. I've come down a little.
You came down on that, okay?
I've come down on that, but yeah,
this is definitely a runaway.
This is a runaway. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of runaways, I don't think he's going to run away with the
FedEx Cup.
No, I don't think he's going to run away with any records after this. Now, this is an extremely impressive showing, but he needs 2 more birdies through 3 holes.
Yeah.
Okay, to match the 72-hole lowest score to par.
Lowest score to par, yeah.
Which is a 31.
Yes.
Shot by Ernie Els at the 2003 Mercedes Championship. If he shoots 2 under through these 3 holes, he matches Justin Thomas's 72-hole total score of 253 at the Sony Open, where he shot his 59 and 27 under.
Yeah. So to explain this a little bit better, Ernie Els shot 31 under in a tournament that had a par of 72. So the total par over 4 days is 288.
I believe it was a 256 Ernie Els shot. 257. That's right.
Yeah, math.
I'm not doing math.
So he shot a 257.
Mhm.
You then had Justin Thomas in 2015, 17, 15, 17.
17.
2017
Sony
at the
Open.
Sony Open in Hawaii.
Right, sure.
I can't pronounce that place.
Hawaii.
No, I can pronounce Hawaii. What's the name of the course? It's the Hawaii. The Wailea.
I thought it was walleye.
No, that's the Ohio. That's a fish in Ohio. Yeah. I don't know why I said in Ohio. It's in more places than Ohio.
Are there?
Yeah, but the par there is 70.
Yes.
So then total par is 288. He shot the low at 253.
253. 27 under.
Yeah, which was 27 under. So there's 4 different. So this would be 284. And if he shoots any lower than, oh no, it's weird. It's more math. It's more obnoxious math.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he shoots 2 under, you're right. If he shoots 2 under, it's a 254. So he does not match the 253. I misspoke on that.
Yeah, no. So it's like very.
But he matches the low.
But
again, he shot 4 pars in a row, and he's not.
No.
Capitalizing on that, which is he doesn't have to.
So the other thing about this course, and let me just get it, like the front 9 on this course,
super easy.
Looks. Excuse me, Gunnar. Would you like to go play your PGA? I'll play this 9 holes twice and see if I can shoot a 40.
I thought to myself earlier today that if they only played the front 9, Dustin Johnson might be close to 50 under par.
Yeah. If they played the front 9 twice.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they only ever played the front 9, he might be 50 under par. Or darn close to it.
Well, here you go. So day 1, he shoots 30. He shoots 5 under on the front 9.
Yes.
Day 2, he shoots 9 under on the front 9.
Yes.
That's 14. Day 3, he shoots 4 under on the front 9. That's what did I say? 18. Sorry, I almost said 19. And then today he shot 6 under on the front 9. So that's 24.
Times that by.
No, not that. He's plus 24 on the front 9. That means he's only plus 3 on the back 9.
It's not good.
That's not good.
Back 9's tough.
Yeah, the back 9's tough.
It's hard.
That's absurd.
It is something. Well, even without the tournament being finished right now, the points are in for our picks.
Mm-hmm.
None of your picks made it. So sorry.
None of them even made the cut.
None of them made the cut.
Sungjae Im missed the. To be fair, I last week was a really weird picking week for me.
Yes.
Because I had a hard time even committing it. I had a hard time committing it to memory. I was like, oh, Webb Simpson's doing really good. Tommy Fleetwood, oh, he's doing good. And then I was like, wait, that was 2 weeks
last
ago.
Week's, right?
Yeah, I was like, that was not this one. That was last one.
Yeah. It was
I was like,
tough.
who did I pick again? Sungjae Im.
Jason Day, Billy Horschel.
I kept forgetting Billy Horschel.
Yeah.
I was like, and I picked another guy.
Yeah,
he's
so
not
you
doing
picked
well.
Werenski to place top 10 as your long shot.
Yeah, I know.
That didn't pan out.
He was doing well on Thursday. Thursday,
well.
He was top 30, and then he dropped off big time on Friday. Playoff pressure gets to him. He ends up 65th out of 67.
Yeah, it's not good.
And it doesn't help when your last name starts with a W. Because there could be 30 guys in 20th place. You're always going to be at the bottom.
You just listed last.
Yeah, you're 20. You're you're 40th. It's no, I'm in 20th. My name starts with a W.
Yeah, just put me right there in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bryson does not break a club, so you get 0 points on the week.
It's my first egg-laying week.
You laid an egg. Thank God for me.
Yep.
Rory McIlroy, although did not do very well, he's at 2 under for the tournament. Justin Thomas is at 7 under for the tournament, and my lowest score is Xander Schauffele at 11 under for the tournament. Still not in the top 20.
No bonus points.
So we have decided that we're doubling the points.
Oh, I thought we were tripling them.
All right.
No, we're doubling them. I'm just kidding.
So the FedEx Cup points are tripled for these tournaments.
Let's do it. Let's triple them.
We're gonna double our points. If you want to triple them, I swear to you, I will.
I mean, it's not like we're playing for money or anything. It's not like I've got to play golf dressed like a girl. I think we should do it appropriately.
All right, we're tripling. I'm tripling.
All right, so make sure you do the math right on this, okay?
All right.
I scored 0.
Yep,
that's triple that.
Is that 4?
That's 3 points.
That's 3 points.
1. All right. 0 times 3 is 3.
So
I've got 3 points.
Hold on. You don't have 3 points. So I have my paper. I'm doing math right now.
All right.
You can see. All right. So I scored a total with my players, no bonus points, 452 points. Let's triple that. I have 1,356 points.
Yeah. You needed to write that down?
Yeah, well, actually, I already had it doubled, so I had to cut it. I had to cut it back in half and then triple it.
Okay.
Such as it is. Anyways, I
could
have
just multiply it by 1.5.
I have a small dent in your lead.
I'm okay with
very,
that.
very small dent.
I'm okay with
I don't think I'm at 7,000 points for the season, and you're over 10,000.
Wow.
So I am coming back.
I'm coming.
Don't call it a comeback, Ben.
Got to pick a winner. If you pick a winner, that's 3,000 points.
I just need to pick a winner. I thought I was. And as a matter of fact, my long shot Phil, no go.
No
Didn't
go.
Cut. And then I picked as a prop bet Webb Simpson to be the worst top 10 OWGR.
He was the best.
He was the best.
He was the best.
So sad. I'm so upset with it. Anyways, that's what I meant. He's going to be the best.
But this is the playoffs when, it's less players and we only get worse.
We only get worse. All right. Well, that's it for what is sure to be the end of the Northern Trust.
That's it. It's just the Northern Trust.
That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I guess we should just move on.
You ready for the next read?
Yeah, you do the next read, and then
I've got new buttons. You ready?
Yes.
You're watching Hot Mike with the Swingdom. We're going to take a
quick
break.
Yeah.
So check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Wow.
You guys know why I used that one? Because we are back on Hot Mic, Mug Dad.
Back on the mic.
He's like, you guys do the Hot Mic read all the time, and you guys haven't actually done it.
Or not on the Hot Mic.
So now we're back. I did it on Thursday. I was going to do it today, but I decided to watch the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Wow.
I was going to do the last hour, and then I was like, it's been postponed. It's been suspended.
Suspended.
So
we're recording instead.
Thursday, Friday. So we're recording instead. But check us out on Hot Mic. Download the app. The app is called Hot Mic, HOTMIC. Use the invitation code GOLF, GOLF.
Golf.
Golf. Hot Mic. Golf.
I'm sweating in this room.
That helps pay for Gunner's future college tuition for his children.
Yes, it does. It really does.
It helps me pay for dog training classes for my children.
If you don't know, Ben only has dogs.
I have dogs.
I have children.
And a cats. And 3 cats.
3 cats and a dog.
One that you've seen. Yeah, no, 2. I've got a second dog.
2 dogs.
Guess what his name is?
Tiger.
Gryffindor.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. I'm re-listening to the first Harry Potter. This has nothing to do with Hot Mic. I don't know why I'm like this is, but every time they have no idea what like Muggle sports are.
Yes.
They're like, oh, we're gonna train Harry in Quidditch to be the Seeker by throwing golf balls to him. And I was like, how do you know what like?
How do you know it's the same size?
You guys don't know what basketball is. How do you know what golf is?
Well, because they're British.
So shout out to I live near Chudley.
Sure.
Which is home of
the
Chudley Cannons.
The Chudley Cannons, that's right.
My house looks over Chudley. So I do after a few drinks, I do sit up on the balcony and I look and I'm like, where is the Quidditch pitch?
Where's the pitch?
How do I get there? How do I pretend to be a wizard and watch a game of Quidditch?
I tell you what, I'll tie this into Hot Mic for you, because not only can you watch your favorite broadcasters, us, the Swingdom,
yes,
Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane, do Hot Mic
yeah.
on golf. That's our promo code or invite code, GOLF.
Yeah.
You can watch just about anything, any live sports, any live TV, really. You can pop in a movie, say, hey, I hope they're Hot Mic in the Harry Potter films, and boom, if somebody is, you can listen to commentary right there on the free app in sync. We could Hot Mic movies.
We should do not the movies. We should just do the Quidditch scenes.
Just the Quidditch sports broadcast. Anyway, go check out Hot Mic. Download the free app. Promo code golf. Go on there. Follow your favorite hosting duo for the golf TV.
If it's not working, just yell assistance or representative, or just yell Quidditch.
Just yell Quidditch and golf will appear.
I'm going to use the next Hot Mic button. Is that all right?
Yes, please do. I want to hear it.
You're watching Hot Mic with the Swingdom. 2 guys, 28 clubs, and 0 putts given.
That lovely voiced British man just said we were on Hot Mic after we talked about Hot Mic. I really like that.
I like it. So I've got 4 new buttons now, so I'm very excited about that.
How
What's
many
going
total
on?
buttons do you have on your board? 6?
I have 8.
Oh, you do have 8.
But I can change them. I have
right. You can flip them around, right?
I've got 8. There are 8 physical buttons.
Mm-hmm.
But I can have up to 24 banks of sounds.
I love it.
So I can have 500 sounds.
What a good board.
I'm sad trombone. What do you think of this one?
Mm-hmm.
That was Dustin Johnson on Friday. Hold on. Yeah, that was Dustin Johnson on Friday.
I still don't think you should have a laugh track.
Hey guys, welcome to the Swingdom. Yeah. Hey Gunnar, tell a joke.
Hey, okay.
All right, tell one more. All right, back to our sounds. I've got to stop that.
All right, what are you doing in golf this week? You were just about to ask me. Gavin's championship is on Wednesday. Good vibes. So,
good
what are you
vibes
doing?
To Gavin. So I'm gonna try not to enter the ragedom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's like I feel like we should be talking about the weather instead of an old guy segment. Like we have the ragedom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the only way I can tie this to my favorite Tony K. We had the cross country course, cross country event on Saturday, and it was for charity, and it was a ton of fun. The first hole was 200 yards, from the practice putting green across 4 of the pitch and putt holes.
Right.
And it was fun. The second hole was a 50-yard par 3 over trees, over a creek. Hole in one won a brand new set of Titleist Sim clubs.
Wow.
You got so many hole in ones there were?
0.
So much fun, a lot of fun, different course. I shot 7 over gross, which playing a brand new course, except for sort of the greens complex, is it was fun. It was challenging. They did one thing where there's a 12-foot hedge in front of 9. So what you do is you go from the 8th green and you walk past the second tee box.
Mm-hmm.
And then you walk to the tee box, which is on the other side of the hedge, and that goes straight down to 9. Well, what they did is they basically turned the 2 tee box 90 degrees. Mm-hmm. So you had to hit it over a 10-foot hedge from 7 feet away.
Wow.
So you had to lob wedge it over the hedge and then take your next shot. which is really, I didn't do that. I just teed it up 4 inches and hit a 7-iron. So it was a lot of fun. The only thing I'm going to rage about is that it was Stableford scoring.
Yes.
So I shot a 16, which again would, like in any normal event, would lower my handicap because it's 7 over, not 5 or 6 over. And there were some really cool prizes. And again, the winner won with a Stableford score of 25.
No. I'm starting to think like muni golf courses in your area are just stacked with cheaters.
Which is on an 18-hole course, that's a 50.
Yes.
That's 14 under par.
Makes sense to me, right?
On my course, that is a 56.
That's crazy.
It's made me appreciate stroke play trophy medal golf so much more. Because it is just like, 7 under his handicap to win it.
That's insane.
And everybody's just like, congratulations. And I'm just like, you're not playing by the rules.
You're either not actually playing by the rules or you're just lying about your handicap.
Either way, that's not playing by the rules.
No, but I'm saying like physically you're cheating on the course, or you're not being honest.
Which is the number one rule in golf.
Just be honest.
Golf is you call penalties on yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
Like golf is supposed to be the gentleman's game about honesty and integrity and the 9 things that they teach you at first tee. Like do your homework, all that stuff.
Yes, big part of golf, doing your homework.
Yeah, but the other side of that is like, I mean, and it's for like 20 quid. It's for $20.
Maybe we've talked about this, that you guys have a lot of tournaments. Maybe you just have too many tournaments. And so you don't have like a men's league. Everything's a tournament.
We have 2 tournaments a week and then 1 on Saturday. So we usually have about 3 tournaments a week. And they're not like big tournaments. It's not like the club championship. And the thing is, it's middle of summer. So they cram everything in middle of summer. But yeah, we have men's league 3 times a week. And it counts toward, like, the thing is like, when me and you go out to play golf, you count it towards your handicap.
Right.
Because, like, that's what it is.
Well, because I use my handicap for true purposes, like seeing where I'm at.
Yeah. So
I want to know if I'm doing better or worse.
Yeah. So if you play golf on, say, any day that isn't Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, like, you don't hand in your scorecard.
But you should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Like,
I hate it.
You should hand in your scorecard every time you play, right? Like that.
Every time you play.
But no, it's like this real like pick and choosy thing. Like I'm sort of torn between.
Oh yeah, a lot of people only turn in their scorecard if it's at or under their current handicap.
Yeah.
They don't report the higher score.
No, they. So that's the thing is like I always felt like in America, like you wanted to have this like the stature of being like I'm a low handicap. Like, oh yeah, I'm a single digit handicapper. Like that's really cool.
That's a big thing here.
Yeah. Over here, it feels like it's like, yeah, I'm a 24 handicap, but I sweep everything by at least 5 strokes. It's like, wait a second. Like, they're like, no, I'd rather win $20 than be a single digit handicapper, which I probably could be in a year.
Then just say I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm debating whether or not to just like go to every qualifier for the next year, get my handicap up to like 36.
You should.
And then go out and be a scratch golfer and shoot 36 under. And when they're like, you've cheated, I'll be like,
did I?
I was like, no, I won't even say that. I'll be like, oh, I thought this is how we played golf.
It sounds like it is.
Like I thought a 55 gross
Mm-hmm.
is how we play golf. 7 under his handicap. And the greens,
that gross is more important.
Yeah, the thing is though, is that it's like, so here it isn't. Here, like all of the qualifiers are Stableford. So the lower you get, the less leniency you have.
Right.
So like when you birdie a hole, when you're in 11 handicap and you bogey the hardest hole on the course, you're getting 4 points.
That's insane. That's just nuts.
I'm sorry, not when you're in 11 handicap. When you get 11, when you get if you're an 11 handicap.
But still,
I
mean,
if you're a 23 handicap, my apologies.
Stableford is the problem. It
Yeah.
truly is.
Yeah.
Play stroke play. Play everything stroke play.
Trophy. We call it trophy here.
If you called it stroke play, maybe more people would get involved.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
They call it trophy golf. That's the only golf I play, though. I don't
trophies.
For the trophies.
I don't play it either. Like I don't play the only reason I like Stableford, and the only reason is if you have like a blow up hole.
It doesn't kill you.
It doesn't kill you.
But you and I, like last time you and I played before you left, we played stroke play. Yeah. But we also kept our Stableford score at the bottom.
And that's what we do. Anyway.
I had never done it.
That's what we do. So we do Stableford. But I like, this is again part of the Rage Gym is like everybody plays out every ball. So like normally it's like, all right, it's a par 5 or par 4. No, let's just say it's the second hole at Buffy, right?
Sure.
There's water on the left. It's a 200-yard par 3, right? You hit it into the water twice. That's 4. You've got to hit it all, or you hit it out of bounds. Like let's say 8 or something. You hit it out of bounds twice.
Sure.
Par 4. You've got to you tee up again and you shoot a 9. Like you shouldn't be shooting a 9. You should be picking up after 6. Or the equivalent of.
Right.
Like you should just be like, sorry guys for wasting your time. Like,
my bad. Bad hole. Move on.
Yeah. I'm not going to eagle this hole. I'm 5 off the tee.
Right.
Like I'm just going to pick up and but no, everybody wants you see guys come in with like 11 and 12s. And you're like, why? And they're like, well, because I want to know my score. It's like, well, no, you don't want to know your score
because you're not reporting it.
Because you're not reporting it. Yeah.
You didn't want to know.
What they really want to do is get their money's worth.
Right.
They're like, I paid my money. I want to hit the golf ball as many times as possible. I'm like, well, if you're a member here, you get free range balls. Just go to the range and do that.
Yeah.
Get off the course.
I don't know. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Again, I had a blast. The games were fun. Good. Everything was really fun. It was nice to see the course used in a different way. I think my big frustration isn't that people are winning in this way. I think it's that they then get congratulated and it doesn't change.
For winning that way.
Yes. Yeah. Like everybody pats them on the back and goes, great job cheating. Here's $20.
For $20, man, it kills me.
Yeah, and you're just sort of like, why?
I want the trophy at the end, really. That's what I want. I want to walk away with something in my hand that said you earned this. And that's a big part of golf is earning it. When you aren't honest about your handicap, you did not earn it.
I know at our club, we have the men's we have the men's championship board. You get your name on if you shoot the lowest score on that board, for the men's championship. And then next to it is the net board. And you're just like, that's everybody who doesn't it's just a list of everybody at the club who doesn't know how to use a handicap system. You're like, okay, board of winners, board of cheaters.
Right. That's tough.
It is tough. It's real tough. And to be fair, they're going to be like, oh, I'm not cheating. I played really well that day. I'm just like, if you played really well that day, when was the last time you played really well? Years ago?
Oh, at the last club championship?
Yeah. Because even the thing is I've been a 124. I've been I've shot in the 120s. I then got to the 110s. I got to the 100s. Like, I'm now in the mid 80s trying to break 70. Like, I don't think I think the only time is like when I got fitted for clubs and I went from shooting low 90s to like mid 80s. But other than that,
it was a huge leap.
That's a huge leap. Like it was like 4 shots. It's like 4 or 5 shots. I went from sort of being like 92 to like 94 to then shooting like 86s, 87s pretty consistently.
Big leap.
And that's a massive, massive leap. And I was like, well, I've changed something in my game. Like, I've been fitted. I started getting lessons. Like, this is what
you worked really hard for 5 shots.
Yeah, I worked really hard. So yeah, so when these guys are like, oh, like, you know, my best round out there is a 24, is 12 over par, is, let's say it's like a 35. So let's say that's like my best round out there is like a 48. Then they come in and they shoot like a 42 and take it all. I'm like, you're taking, like, you're number one, you're taking and hitting shots successfully you shouldn't be doing as a 24 handicap. Like, don't tell me you're taking a 6-iron and driving the green on like a 200-yard par 3 and 2 putting for par, and that you're a 24 handicap.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way you are.
Like, oh, you know, I'm going to try to shot shape this around the tree. And I'm like, you're a 24. Like, you're either aimed that far left and you're going to try to slice it around the tree because that's your shot shape.
Right.
Like, or you're going to hook it into the pond by accident in front of you. But don't be like, oh, I'm going to hit a pitching wedge 135 yards, moving it left to right, 15 yards and landing on the green and be a 24 handicap.
I'm totally with you.
All right. That's enough rage. Sorry about that. It's going to be my usual thing of rage until I either get way worse or way better.
Instead of what's in golf for us this week, we should just do what's irritating us this week.
Yeah. Yeah. How is junior golf? Is there any rage in the junior golf world?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
What's going on there?
Man, those kids get mad, dude.
So what course is little G going to tomorrow?
He on Wednesday he's playing at Quantico, which is a Marine Corps base.
Yeah. You gonna take some photos, or will they take your phone away and try to put you in jail?
They won't take your phone away now.
Okay.
I'm not taking my wife's taking him.
Okay.
And it's at Medal of Honor Golf Club.
I haven't been yet, but it's a cool club.
We've been there 6 times. It's beautiful. I've always wanted to play it. So, and he absolutely loves the course. So he's pretty excited. Yeah. Like I said, just good vibes.
Oh, so the other thing in news is I've now got sponsorship for my Rambling Golf Tour 2020.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, so we've got my local pub, the Polk Arms. If you're in there, you'll probably see me in there. But the Polk Arms, they're sponsoring us. Talking right now to Tom at the golf course, Bubby Tracy, to sponsor me as well. And then good old Beltone Hearing Aid Centers.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna sponsor me as well. I'm gonna try to make a bunch of videos out of it, but it's basically going to be me walking the length of Hadrian's Wall. Have you looked this up yet?
I have not.
Okay, write
but
this
I feel
down.
like I know it. Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall. It's the wall that the Romans
pretending to write it down.
The Romans built to keep the Scots out of England when they ruled it. We talk about it in History Through a House.
You did.
We did, yes. It's a 70-mile walk. There are 5 golf courses on it. I'm going to try to walk and play golf, make it about 85, 90 miles. I'm going to try to do that in about 7 days.
I think you can do it.
I think I can do it too. I think it's going to be fun.
All for a good
golf course on the way up. Yeah, it's basically like the first tee, but the English version. Like get kids into golf. And then there's a local charity we're doing it for as well. That Dan, the guy who does the voices for our things, he has a strong connection to both of the hospice in which took care of both of his parents before they passed on.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, me and Adam just came up with this idea, and then I guess a few people said, well, if you're going to walk it, you might as well see if you can raise some funds.
That's right.
So we've got some sponsors now. Website's coming together nicely. Website I'm hoping will be live this week. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And then we will have like a GoFundMe or like a charity page in which people can donate to.
There you go.
So
I love it.
I'm going to spend the first few weeks in October busting my butt trying to walk a bunch and play golf. So I think each day is going to be like a 15 to 20 mile day with or without golf. So rough stuff.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
More on that soon. So that's the golf stuff. Hey, Gunner.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out tonight.
Hey, thanks for talking to me so late.
Yeah, we've been talking a long time.
We have been talking a long time.
Yes. All right. Well, you have a good night.
You too, my friend.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All righty. Swingdom out.
Swingdom out. Is this?
You've been listening to The Swingdom. Remember, we're just two guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given.
I can't wait for this to get out before the tournament's over.
Oh, that would be so hilarious.
I'm going to